This is me mourning the death of every relationship with a hater. No, this is me celebrating every lesson I've learned from my relationships with my haters. Yours sincerely, Sal here, coming back bigger and better and stronger than I was before, the way I like to do it. And I also like to be sincere. So I'm always going to come to you with a topic that you might think, ooh, Salome, I don't know about that one. I don't know why you brought that one up. Oh my gosh. Ooh. But I think as we go along, you'll start to like it. So yeah, let's get on with today's topic, haters. Firstly, let me go into the definition of haters, because some people don't actually know what a hater is. A hater is a person who's a nemesis, arch enemy, or just that thorn in your side, just that you just want to blip. Yeah, that's a hater. So we'll get haters, and haters can come out from anywhere. A hater can be your colleague, a family member, someone who goes to your church, someone you just can't get away from, or someone you don't even know that well. They are everywhere. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Not. Okay, let's get straight to it. Number one, the arch enemy hater. This is the hater that when you walk into a room, they walk out. This is the kind of hater that won't speak to you, that gives you dirty looks. Maybe because of something that's happened, maybe they just don't like you. They don't have to know you, or they might know you really well. This is my favourite kind of hater, to be honest, because you know where you stand with them. And that's the kind of hater I really don't lose any sleep over, because you know where you stand when you walk out of the room. Most of the time, you don't even remember what happened. Well, I don't anyway. Second kind of hater is a sometime-ish hater. This is a person that might be an acquaintance or someone you don't talk to regularly, or someone who's not completely your bosom buddy. When you see them, they're like, hey, one time you see them, the next time you see them, they're like, they just pretend they don't know you, or they don't really have much of an interaction. And they're also the kind of hater that I don't lose any sleep over. The third hater is the temperamental hater, and this is the kind of hater, it's almost similar to the second one, but they are people you know that are closer to you. So you hang out with them, you're cool with them, and then the next minute they just disappear. They don't interact with you, they turn up late to things, they're disrespectful sometimes, they might make certain comments. Familiarity can breed contempt. That, for me, is a harder hater to deal with, because you're invested. They're your friends, they're people you're close to, they're people you love. That kind of hater is quite difficult to deal with. I would suggest, if that is the kind of hater that you have around you, try and sit down and have a talk with them, heart to heart. I know it's scary sometimes, being able to just say how you feel, what you don't like, what you want to work through, but sometimes it's the best thing that can happen to a relationship, to be able to be clear and say, you know, this is how I feel, I'm not happy about this. I think that from my experience, that's the best way to move forward in those kind of relationships. The fourth kind of hater, these are almost what I call the imposter haters, because they are the kind of haters that will be your best friends, and they will come into your circles and they will sabotage everything you do. I'm afraid of that kind of hater, and the reason why I am afraid of that kind of hater, you will never know until success happens or something happens, and then all the characteristics will come out. That's not the kind of hater that I'd entertain or want to sit and have a heart to heart with, just because I just think that that's not a nice characteristic. But I could be wrong. Feel free to comment on that if you want. And let me know if you think, Sal, I don't think that's right, or you've got suggestions on how to work through that. And I might even put those comments up on the next vlog, or display them somewhere on one of my social networking sites. Fifth is similar, someone who's super close to you, but they never cheer for you in your success. They're always silent when you're successful, and that is a very hard thing to deal with. I would deal with that on a case by case, just depending on who the person is, how close they are to me. Another type of hater is a competitive hater. So this is the kind of hater, you know, you get a car, they want a bigger one. You get a house, they want a bigger one. It's good to have a little bit of healthy competition, you know, like a friend. But once they start doing single white female, start getting a little bit, I want to become you, then that's when you're like, okay, bye-bye. And the final hater is a person that has issues of their own. Just negative because of things that are going on in their lives that they're finding quite difficult to deal with. That can make things quite hard. But that being said, I'm only human and there's only so much I can do, and I'm not one for leeches in terms of negative energy. So if they're just like sucking energy from you, another one that has to be a case by case, otherwise you end up pushing away people, good people. You don't want to push away good people, neither do I. So there you have it, guys. That's my vlog on haters. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will interact with all of you because I love people. If there's anything you think I didn't cover and you want me to cover, do a little type and I'll do that. All right, thank you for watching. Bye.